Hey, how's it going? You saw me, you saw this thing delivered in the previous video. And now I'm going to give you an overview of what I got here. This is a Atlas horizontal mill. I bought it from my friend Chad. It's model number MFB. The more common ones are MFCs. So this is an earlier model. I believe this is from the 1940s. Somewhere in there. And yeah, we'll just do an overview, and we're going to go through the toolbox that came with it. I have no idea what's inside it because I've been saving that for this video. And so let me turn it on here, and you can hear it. So you can hear it. Anyway, I can remember. Right. That's in neutral right now, and there it's running. So pretty quiet. This has an automatic feed. Here it's missing a knob. Should have like a little knob like this here. So it's kind of hard to there we go. So engage it. This is your stop, so when it hits that, it'll stop. Let me bring it up closer so it stops really quickly. There we go. And you saw it stop. However, it doesn't go back. It's only a one-way feed, so you have to move it all back by hand. I believe, yeah, there would be another one on this side. But to be honest with you, I don't know too much about milling at all, or this machine. I'm a beginner. I'm just starting out, but you can't do anything unless you have a machine. And thank goodness for YouTube. So I will turn this off here. So this does have back gears in it. So let me take you off the stand here. So the back gears are in here. right there, there's a pin in there that you pull out. There's supposed to be a tool that you reach in there and you pull that pin out, and then it slows, I believe it slows this down. It slows this down. It has something called Change-O-Matic. There's a bunch of gears in here for your feed rate. Right, so what you do, let me see if I can put this down, because it takes two hands to do this. I'm not going to be able to do it, I don't think. Up here, it's dirty. I have to clean this glass. I don't know if you can see that, but so you pull this pin. Right now it's going, the feed rate is going as slow as it can go. But you pull that pin and you turn this knob. I'll show you here. There. Right, and you turn this knob. Right. And now it's going into another set of gears. See? That'll be, the feed rate will be a little bit faster. I'm going to have to clean this glass out so you can actually see it. Let me have to pull this glass out real quick. There, so now, before it was at 0.003, now it's at 0.006. Change it again. There's the other videos I've seen that people have these. Theirs move pretty easy, but this one moves kind of hard. So I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or if that's just this particular machine. But it's kind of dirty because I took this case off and oiled and greased all the gears in here, which I'm not going to take this off. Let's see. Right, and that's 0.0125, and I think it goes up to 0.025, I think. Yes. It goes to 0.025. Yes. Okay. So now, turn this back on, you can see this is the fastest setting, and you can see how much faster this table goes. There we go. Okay. That's in the reverse. This way. There we go. You see how much faster it's going? And stop. So let me set you down again. Close that back up. But it's really, oh, it's actually not giving me any problems. So but I'll probably leave it at that setting, 0.003 at the slowest setting, because like I said, I don't know, I've never used one, I've never used a mill before, so it's better to go slow and try to do stuff fast. Right, and this is This one here raises the table. I'm sure all you guys know all this stuff. I'm not showing you anything you don't know. This is the, I'm confused. This is the Z, I know, but I don't remember if this is X or Y. I don't know if this is X or Y. I don't remember. I've watched plenty of videos. It came with the vise. Nice little vise. I've taken that off and I have cleaned it up and oiled it up, and yeah. So, but I must tell you, this thing is extremely, extremely heavy. I'll put you back in. Extremely, extremely heavy. I mean, and here is, let's see, do I get, this is the pulley system. Right, and I'm going to leave it just the way it is. And I think if we put it on another pulley, on the other pulleys, it's going to go faster. I don't want it to go faster right now. As far as what I'm going to make with it, I have no idea. I do have a couple things in mind, but my nose come up. And then there we go. Has an oiler on it, as you can see, which is a bonus, which is pretty cool. And it's set up. Let me set you up here so you can see where it actually goes to, or where I put it, because you can't really see it very well with that shroud on. See that? Oh, I want to mention that MFCs have a bracket that come down, a support, and clamps onto here and here. As you can see, this doesn't have one. So. Does it need one? Probably not. It probably doesn't need one. So, trying to remember, there it is. Take that off. And I have to get a new, I've had this thing off a couple times. I don't know why it's not coming off now. There we go. Okay, so just drips down on there. Oil drips down on there, so none of this brushing stuff, except for getting the chips out of the way. But like I said, I do need a new hose. This thing is old and it just keeps breaking, so it is what that is. Actually don't remember what this lock does. And that's okay. And there's a lock here too, and I don't remember what that lock does. But that's okay too, because I have a book. It's for the MFC and MHC and MIC, but they're basically all the same, especially the MFC. Is that the only? I think the only difference is it has that bracket and it doesn't have this on it. See, you can see, it has the bracket, but it doesn't have the cover on here because you. But I think there was an option for that, which I probably will never find, you know. So anyway, that's the mill. Don't know too much about it. As far as running it, like I said, I'm new at this. But it's pretty clean. The guy that owned it took care of it. He also owned that too. We'll get into that later in the next video. So we're going to go into this toolbox because I'm curious to see what's in this toolbox. And you might be too.